Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. To all the new members, thank you for joining us. We're going to go through right now and take off all of the coil packs for each one of the spark plugs to be able to access them to get those replaced. For this motor, they are going to be a 10 millimeter. We're going to go through and get that done, and we'll be right back. Okay, so now that I got all the bolts out of here, all of these coil packs actually just pull out. And when you pull them out, underneath of them, this little piece is what actually connects to the top of the spark plug that actually creates the spark in there to the contact point, obviously, on the bottom end of the spark plug, which is ignites the fuel. So we're gonna go through and pop all these out. We are not replacing these. I don't believe we should have to at this point because there hasn't been any misfires or anything to that effect. So we're just gonna go through and get all that stuff taken out. I'm actually not going to remove all of these right now just because we don't want to have to worry about debris or anything getting down in the tubes where the spark plugs are at, so we're just going to cut that portion there. I'm going to go through now and see if I can take off the foam in here to see if I can find a part number for us to order the replacement parts, but I'll get that done and we'll be right back. Okay, so I finally got that piece off of there. These are actually held on by this almost like a star lock nut, which is kind of cool because it actually twists down. Originally when they're put on, they're actually just pressed down onto the actual post itself, which has the threads on it, but then to take it off you can just unscrew it like a nut, which is pretty cool. Just easier for the machines, I guess, but unfortunately we didn't find any part numbers on this whole piece here, so I'll have to actually see if I can do some research, reach out to the dealership or something to that effect, but you can see how dirty it is underneath of the foam portion as well. I did actually take off the wires just to have easier access to get that piece out, but we'll go through and put everything back together once we have the spark plugs to actually insert to the motor. But as of right now, we're going to stop here and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so after a lot of struggling, finally got this other one out. I ended up having to notch this part here because the port that's down over there has got one of those quick release, but it's not releasing because of it being not warm. I mean, it is cold, but I mean, it's not cold really out here in the garage. It's just too cold for the plastics to contract properly without snapping. And I don't want to break it any further, so it's a lot easier just to modify a piece of foam. But anyways, we're going to stop the video here, and then tomorrow when Marius comes over, we're going to be working on his car. So you guys have a wonderful day. When you see this, obviously it's going to be 7 in the morning, but you have a good day and we will talk later.